Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to the second episode of this of our players under 10,000 coins. I mean, I might change it to maybe under 6,000 or 7,000 or something like that, because I know there's players' prices now dropped considerably, and there's a lot of players under 10k now that are probably good enough to buy. So I might change it to under 5k or something. I don't know. We'll see. But Renato Sanches is actually under 5k anyway. It's just Cavani for the first episode, who I think he's still above 5,000 coins. I don't know off the top of my head, so yeah. But as you can see, I actually bought Sanchez for 5,200 coins. As you can see now on the screen, I just looked and he's down to like 3,000 coins, maybe even a little bit lower than that, which is quite incredible, really, when you think about when the game first came out. I remember buying Sanchez for like 25,000 coins, something like that, 30,000 coins, back in October. And 4 months later, and I bought him again for 5,000, so I got rid of him and sold him. So I changed teams, which I do a lot. But yeah, obviously I got him straight back in from Bayern Munich. Sort of set up in my team 4 players that we have. That if you watch the Road to Glory, you'll see that indeed. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about him a little bit, why I like him and why I think you guys should get him. I'm gonna try and throw in a few clips of him, maybe makes interceptions, making tackles, and I don't think we'll have any of him scoring. And as you can see, he's only scored 7 goals in 74 games. It's not normally near the box or in the box to shoot. And if I do have him, it's normally long shots, because he's normally obviously outside it of the box, waiting for the ball to come out. And as you can see, his shooting being 72, I don't normally trust him too much when shooting. So that again is another reason for only scoring 7 goals. I just don't trust his obviously ability on this game to be able to score those sort of shots on a consistent basis. So yeah, goal scoring relaxed a little bit, but that's not why we want him. That's not why we want him. I just see he's got 20 assists as well, which is not bad. That's one every sort of almost 4 games there, which is not bad at all. He's got high work rates, and he has I think it's 96 stamina or something ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. He can literally keep running for days. It's a bit like N'Golo Kante, and yeah, you can only imagine having both of them in the same team, which I don't have. Got the separate teams, but not the same one. But Sanchez is like the Bundesliga version of Kante, if I'm being honest. I mean, he's got sweaty 82 pace, and to find another midfielder with that sort of pace is centre midfielder or CDM with that sort of pace, apart from Kante, is pretty ridiculous. He has obviously the ability, the pace to just track back instead of having to try and tackle with your defenders, because you think, oh, my midfielder's not going to catch up. Just switch to Sanchez, and 9 times out of 10 you are going to catch up with their attack, and obviously they're not really going to know what to do, because your back four is just going to be stood there and you'll just sprint about with Sanchez to tackle. So yeah, it works well for me. It's really well for me. 84 physical as well, and he's only got 72 defending, but I think he's actually obviously that's a number of stats put together, but I don't know off the top of my head what his actual tackling stat is, but as far as I'm concerned, when I'm playing with him, I think it's good. It must be good, because always making tackles. I've only got 3 yellow cards in him as well in 74 games, and I'm not the cleanest of players, so it's a bit surprising. So maybe that shows how good tackling he actually is. He gets the ball the majority of the times. But 84 physical, that is incredible with that 82 pace. Just L2, obviously if you're on PlayStation. I don't actually know what it is on Xbox, like LB or something. If that's the correct button for it. Yeah, so basically, as far as midfielder, centre midfielder or CDM, I mean, I play him centre midfield because of the high work rates. He can get forward and get back as quick as one another, really, if you're going forward or going back. Obviously, it kind of depends on your tactics, I guess, as well. So that's why I prefer him centre midfield rather than CDM. Also, defending, I mean, he lacks it a little bit, so I think centre midfield certainly suits him. I know his passing's a little bit weak, but I haven't really had any trouble with that. I mean, I guess passing for players kind of as good as you are, I guess. If you're good at passing, you're not going to really mess up too much with him on the ball. And obviously you can see he's obviously right-footed, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. The skill moves isn't really a big thing. Obviously centre midfield, I'm not really going to be trying those in there until I get further up the pitch. That's going to be my cam, the strikers that are going to be doing that for me. And obviously the 4-star weak foot is really nice. Again, doesn't really matter which foot you play it on. He's got to be able to clear it, pass it, and occasionally shoot, even though, as I've said, his shooting isn't great, so I wouldn't play him as a cam. But CM, I think he suits that perfectly. And yeah, for 3,000 coins, absolute bonus. Absolute bargain, I should say. Absolute bargain. Yeah, not really got much to have to say for him. I really like him. I think he's always in the right positions all the time, always intercepting, always tackling. You never find him out of place. And yeah, he has saved me on a number of occasions. And when I'm playing against people with him, I mean, he's the same as he is for them as he is for me. Always seems to be in the right places at the right time, which for me is annoying, but obviously that's just kind of how good he seems to be on this game. So I'm going to try and find a few clips, throw them in right about now, and yeah, you can kind of see him in action. Okay, so hopefully I've managed to find a few clips to put in there. I mean, yeah, I mean, like the striker, for the ones with like Cavani and this or that, you would have probably seen them goals if you watched the Road to Glory. But yeah, for this I was just trying to find clips of maybe intercepting, like tackling, just being in the right place at the right time, pretty much, just to show you guys that he is always there. So yeah, that's kind of about it for this video then, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these little different videos. Any player you want me to do, maybe try out, because obviously if I obviously have them, but if I don't have them, I'm going to buy them on another account, play 3 games with them, and basically see how well they do, and then obviously I'll let you know if they're going to be good or bad for under 5k, because sometimes they might be bad. I might think they're going to be good, they might turn out to be bad, and I'll tell you in the video they just weren't up to it. So yeah, but obviously Sanchez, it's a definite buy. So yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, more of me, more of him on the channel, then hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I might try and find out a few extra stats about players in the future. For players, you can see, like, identify individual stats and why they're good, and like when they're playing, depending on obviously a position and things like that. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.